Now with the very talented actor, comedian, writer, producer, director, he does everything. You know him from so many movies. Marlon Wayans is here and he's starring in the new movie Air. Hello, Marlon.
Come on.
That was a hell of an intro. I looked around. I didn't know it was me. I thought it was Damon. I was like, Damon.
We've had a lot of your co-stars here this week talking about the movie, and you've been raving about the movie. You played George Raveling,
yes,
and Michael Jordan's coach back from the '84 Olympics.
Yes.
And your big brother Damon gave a little advice on how to play?
Damon knew George, and Damon's a hater. So I asked Damon about George. I was like, you got his number? He said, I don't think he wants you to have it. And so I had to do my own research. So I did a crash test on YouTube and found out something. You know, he was an amazing guy in itself. You know what I mean? He was the first black coach to win a national championship. And, you know, he's a boss, you know?
Yeah, integral part of the story.
Yeah. Jordan said there was 2 requests he had. He said that George Raveling had to be in the movie, thankfully, because otherwise my part might got cut out.
Really, right.
Thanks, Mike. And then he said Viola Davis had to play his mom.
Yeah. But Ben Affleck actually called you personally to ask you to be in the film?
He did, and part of me, when he called me, it's funny because I was like, how'd you get my number? But then I realized he played Batman, so he probably had his ways. But he called me, and he talked to me for literally 45 minutes. He was just like, you know, there's this part, George Raveling, the guy, he's amazing, and he told me that, you know, I was looking for a great actor, but somebody funny, somebody could improvise. 45 minutes he's talking. I said, Ben, you had me at hello. I didn't care what you wanted me in. It could have been a dog commercial. I am there.
I know.
Let's take a look at a clip.
Michael's not coming to Nike. He doesn't even want to meet. You know, believe me, I told him multiple times, and we got along. He just doesn't like the shoe.
Never even worn the shoes.
He did say if somebody was to buy him a red Mercedes 380 SL, he would sign a shoe contract for life with anybody, except Nike.
Yes.
So you're a big shoe guy.
You could say that. Some people, like, I think growing up, I have a lot of shoes. I do. I don't have a lot of feet, but I have a lot of shoes. Maybe I got tired, maybe growing up poor and having to wear my brother's shoes. I just wanted my own. And I grew up and I worked in sneaker stores. I worked in U.S. Athletics. I worked in Athlete's Foot. I worked in Foot Locker.
Wow.
I worked in Barney's, New York. Yeah. That's where I grew up. So when I started making a little bit of money, I was like, I don't want to buy rings and cars and jewelry, and I just want shoes. And so my dad would never let me buy Jordans. He always bought us those shoes that you buy in the meat market that smell like meat. So yes, that was my shoe collection. I have about 1,100 pairs of shoes.
That was great. Those are all shoes.
I'm slanging them. Anybody wants some shoes, holla at your boy. I'm slanging them.
That's probably not all of them even. Now,
I don't even have a house. I just live in shoe boxes. I build my house. It's made of shoes.
Here, sit on these. So new comedy special as well, God Loves Me. I've heard it's a deep dive into the slap heard around the world, but there's also so much more to it than that.
Yeah, because it's called God Loves Me because I say I knew God loved me on March 27, 2022 at approximately 10:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7:32 Pacific, because at that time was when Chris cracked the joke on Jada and Will got up and slapped him. That had nothing to do with Will, nothing to do with Jada, nothing to do with Chris. That had everything to do with me. That was my fault. I know you're like, what? How is that your fault? Yeah. Watch the special and you'll see God Loves Me. Why the slap was all about me.
Wow, that's deep. That's good.
Because it's all about, because I known Chris for so long. They're all like great friends of mine. Jada,
right? Everybody.
Will, so they're all friends of mine, and it's my interaction with all of them and why the slap had to do with me and not them. Wow. It's a great.
That's brilliant.
It was so good. My brothers notoriously hate everything I do. Like they tried to switch me to the Osmonds years ago. They hate it. And this was the first time Damon, who this is 50 years of comedy between each one of them, 100 years of comedy. They don't even laugh no more. They go, that's funny. So Damon goes to Keenan and goes, I saw Marlon's special. It's brilliant. And Keenan was like, okay, and I'll see. And then so Keenan watched it, and then Keenan pulled me to the side and he goes, I'm gonna tell you, that was brilliant. I've never seen that done before. I'm proud of you. And Dame was like, I know he still sucks.
But you got another special, right? Another comedy special? Working on a project? I thought you had another project working on.
No, that's all. All right, Good Morning America. I ain't got no more to sell. I'm working on another project. I've learned that in my life right now, I have so much stuff that can be depressing. You know, I lost my mom. I lost my dad like 3 days ago. And I realized like the only thing that saves me is the stage. Because when I'm hurting, those laughs that I hear from other people healing from my pain, I realize my purpose. And I think it's important for all of us to do what comedians do, which is look at this world, look at this life, and always try to spend your life trying to find smiles. And that's what I do on the stage.
So powerful.
Robin, you're like, preach.
Beautiful.
Marlon Wayans, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, such a pleasure. Air is exclusively in theaters right now.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.